Hey guys, we're back again from Coyote Classics. Today we've had the pleasure to video and repicture two beautiful convertibles in this gorgeous weather today. Me and Dalton are going to go around this 1966 Chevy Impala Convertible powered by its original 327, 275 horsepower, factory 4-speed with a 12-bolt rear end. This car is without being a super sport, this has got some really super nice options on it, and it's just ready to go to any classic car show. Dalton,
really is.
You want to go ahead and open the hood, bud? As we look up and down the sides of this car, the paint is absolutely immaculate. As we go underneath the hood, everything looks bone stock original. It's got the correct code on this engine. As far as our code goes, it's HAH, which comes back as a 1965-66 327, 275 horse that came behind a 4-speed transmission.
And if you look at the date code and stuff, we have every single reason to believe that this is the motor that came in the car.
Right, on these early motors, they don't have the factory VIN numbers on them, and you get into that, I don't know exactly what year they do that. I know 68 does, maybe 67 as well, but in 66 they don't have the VIN stamped in the motor. So everything we can tell about this motor is it is 100% right and is correct 275 horser. As we go underneath the hood, it's still got the original GM stuff here. We go over here, it's got power steering, no power brakes, but the firewall is painted beautifully. The bottom of the hood is painted beautifully. Inside the trunk is completely speckled with all the correct stickers in it. Dalton, the mat, the jack, the spare. This car also comes with its original 14-inch rallies that'll go right onto these wheels. We pulled these rallies off and put a brand new set of Torque Thrust American Racing chrome wheels on it.
The car with the rallies, it looked good, but it wasn't quite getting the respect that it deserved.
Yeah, we had this car, this one here is a retake. We bought this car just before, well, actually in the winter, so we had some snow in the pictures. We put some new shocks on the back, which raised that back end up. It gave it a lot more muscle car stance. Put these rims on the tires that were already on the car with the rallies. But it'll come with both sets of wheels and tires. But guys, this is a fantastic car. It's detailed up, it's show quality. It should have been sold this winter, but I guarantee it's gonna be sold right away this spring. New battery, Napa Legend battery, it's all secured down in there. The inner fenders, the hoses, the heater box, the bottom of the hood, everything is absolutely show quality on this car, guys.
I mean, they did a great job restoring it, and with a car like this, it came with some really pretty rare options. 12-bolt, 4-speed, 327.
Power seat.
Power seats.
Power antenna.
Like that, they restored it back to original and did a fantastic job.
I love the color. There's a ton of blue ones, red ones, black ones. There's not that many in this, I would call it a bronze metallic.
Yeah, definitely a bronze metallic.
As far as our front bumper goes, the silver down low has a few little bug chips in it, but the front bumper and the bumper guards and the grille is absolutely gorgeous on it. As we look at our top over the fender to the top of the hood, it lines up perfectly. Our gaps are great. We're not going to have to take a long time on this car as far as the body appearance because the paint and body is so perfect. The chrome here, the chrome strip is excellent. The gap over on the passenger side is just as nice as the driver. Fits perfectly flush. Jeez, Dalton. This car is not even the same car we had this winter.
No.
We put these wheels on here, re-detailed it up. It's not even the same car. I feel totally different about this car now.
No, I do too, and I think with it being spring, when the sun hit it just right, I mean, it makes this car look like a different car than what we pictured this winter.
It really does. Check out how this lines up. Even this body side molding lines up good. All the way down here, we got a great door to fender gap, all the way down to the rocker panel. No bubbles or blisters down here. That looks good. The chrome along the bottom was all replaced during restoration. I'm guessing this car has been restored in the definitely last 5 to 10 years, probably.
I was thinking probably around 5 years.
I mean, it's just way too nice to be any older than that. I mean, the paint job and body work and everything is beautiful. If you go to our website, guys, coyoteclassics.com, you're gonna see how solid and original the floors, frame, trunk extensions, trunk, everything is rock solid on this car.
I'll put the link down in the description. It'll take you right to our website. You can find this car and all our other cars we got, along with pictures, information, price, and the works.
As we go from the front to the back, the body is laser straight, really nice, great tread on the tires. Dual exhaust sounds good, it's got a nice idle. The back bumper is like brand new, Dalton. All the chrome on this car is fantastic. Look at the tail light lenses.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that going around. I mean, the fine details with this Impala are fantastic.
I think that's what makes it show quality. A lot of these cars, we're gonna go ahead and say that nothing's perfect. And I'm not saying this one is either, but we use the word really nice driver, parade car, that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna use the word show quality on the outside of this car and say it just very proudly. I mean, this is a super nice show quality car. Trunk lid paint's immaculate. Power antenna, tail lights have all been replaced. Trunk.
Fuel exhaust sounds awesome too.
We're gonna go ahead and go to the inside. It's got a black power top. It's got a really nice boot. It's got all these foam pads here, Dalton. They're all the nice foam pads on that boot, so you don't see anything sticking up here.
I love the interior on these Impalas. I love the back seats when they have that
speaker in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's got the GM seat belts. Looks like GM seat belts for 2. I don't see 3 back there.
Yeah.
Here's another thing, guys, I want to point out. Our door panels are original, and I'm going to say that because look at the fade back here. The seats, I think, are original too. So this is a really nice car as far as the inside. But we got a little fade in that carpet, which is fine. I mean, the sun over time is going to give it a little fade. We've also had just a little tiny little spot here on this interior.
I think by looking at it, I think surprisingly a lot of this interior is original.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it really is. Same thing with our carpet on the doors. The door panel and the armrest base and everything is awesome. You can see just a little bit of wear on this armrest base, chrome, but I wouldn't replace it.
No.
New rubbers were done during the paint job. Door jamb paint is just as nice as the exterior paint. It's done very professionally. Doors are excellent, jambs are excellent. As we go here to the dash, the paint on the dash is beautiful. It does have an aftermarket Sun Pro tack, and our idle on this, guys, is running after the choke came off and it's warmed up. It's running 500 RPM. So
hey, look at our clock's working. Isn't that something?
Yeah, factory clock works. Someone did put an AM/FM digital radio in here, and it works perfect. Our power antenna's not up right now.
And it's got enough ports in there where you can charge every person's phone in the family.
Four ports, 4 charging ports. It also has an aux cord, and the light works in the glove box. We were just talking here, we pulled these out. It's got the folding top operation book yet. It has its original 66 owner's manual. So as far as our kick panels, they're like brand new, original still. Bottoms of the doors are great. Heater fan works perfect. Clock works. Horn works, factory 4-speed.
That's the correct
factory shifter. I'm just gonna give a shout out. I probably shouldn't say this, but I had like 5 different people on this car over the winter, and they made us a little lower offer on the car than I should have took, and I knew I wasn't gonna sell it for that. I'm so glad we didn't, because this car is fantastic. The wheels and tires, the shocks.
My favorite thing is when we get to know these cars a little bit better, and then we look at our prices and we're like, what the heck? That's too cheap for that car.
Exactly. I mean, this is a fantastic car, guys.
One thing I did notice going around it, there's a little paint crack there in the corner of the door. Other than that,
guys.
I probably walked around it 3 or 4 times and haven't noticed any other cracks and chips.
Okay, and there's our lower foot. We're gonna go around this just a little faster. We talked about it. The rest of the paint's beautiful. Our gaps on both sides, guys, are in great shape. Lower quarters are excellent. Over the wheel is excellent. Behind the wheel is excellent.
What's your guys' thoughts on the torque thrust? Our favorite, especially the most iconic wheels for classic cars, torque thrust, Craigers. Comment below what you like better, torque thrust or Craigers.
Do that. We don't want every car on the lot to have the torque thrust on them, but I'll tell you what, guys, once we put them on, the car sells and people love them.
Yeah.
So let us know your thoughts. As far as this driver's side corner of the door is perfect just as well, guys. There's no body work, there's no issues, nothing. Bottom of the door is excellent. Door panels, the same thing. We got a little bit of fade, which easily we probably could have dyed the bottom of the carpet of the door panels. We definitely could have did that, but I like it this way. It shows that they are the originals. The rest of it, even where your arm goes out the side here, there's no cracks or chips, any issues at all in the door panel. Power seat works perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Up, down, all around.
Up, down, all around, works great. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it's all good things. It's a sweet car.
Here's our original seat, Dalton. So this cord is perfect, okay? And a lot of times that wears out, but you can see at some point they had a vinyl repair guy repaired just a little tiny little spot of vinyl on the seat.
Yes, I mean, that's
probably where
original
it had a
interior.
screwdriver or whatever in their pocket when they jumped in. But the dash pad's perfect as well. I don't see a crack anywhere in the dash pad. I mean, this is how we sell these videos. I mean, this is how we sell these cars from these videos. People know exactly what they're getting, and on this one, you got to be happy.
This one's a straight shooter. I mean, it's exactly what you're seeing here, and probably a little bit better even when it gets to your house. That's probably my favorite thing to hear is when a customer gets a car and they're like, oh my gosh, it's even better than in the video. Yeah, it's a super stylish Impala. Playing chicken with him.
I don't know if you trusted the brakes or the driver.
A little bit of both. I'd say maybe the brakes more than the driver.
I kind of mentioned a little bit our idles at about 500, and that works really, really nice for an idle like that. But I'm probably gonna have Jack trim that idle up a little bit. It did never kill on me, but it makes me just a little nervous at a stop sign.
Yep.
We'll see. Let's just check it out here and see when I come to a stop if it will kill with a 500 idle. So I think I want to turn that up just a little bit, but let's see.
Yeah, I'm even just up to 800 or...
Gonna kind of pre-warn you guys, because yeah. You know?
She's still...
It didn't.
It didn't kill, but it idle's low. It's still going.
Idling about 300 and it's still sitting here idling.
Yeah, I mean, it's
awesome.
But we are gonna turn it up though, but
yeah,
yeah,
we
I
didn't
mean,
have
beautiful.
to restart it or anything.
I love the sound of this exhaust too. I mean, it's just crisp, classy, and cool.
I like that. I like the original shifter, man.
I do too.
How
It's
many do you
sweet.
see Impalas with the original shifter?
No,
This car's
I know.
never been butchered.
Never been butchered. It's just had a very elegant restoration. That's how I'd put it.
Perfect shifting.
Yeah, I mean, this car drives like it did when it rolled off the line in '66. Yeah,
One thing I've gotta say, Dal, is it says we're going about 55 here. I think the speedometer is about 10 mile an hour, 8 mile an hour slow. Okay.
I can check that on my phone too when we get back. But
clock works, gas gauge works. We talked about the heater. The wipers work on the car, and they've got 2 speeds, and they both work, and they park correctly.
Awesome.
We're in 3rd gear right now.
I mean, and even if you look at it, I mean, even so many times on these classic cars, you look at the little things like the side mirrors and how tight they are. I mean, a lot of times they'd be shaking around.
View.
I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, it's no corners cut, nice restoration, beautiful car, highly optioned.
Horn works.
Only thing left to say, guys, is buy it.
Everything works.
Yeah, only thing left to say is go on the website, give us a call, let's send this to your garage.